Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to tell you about your past life karma with your spouse. Okay, but before we get started, please subscribe my channel, follow me on Instagram, because there also you will get astrological updates. Okay, and without wasting time, let's restart this video. One thing that you need to understand is that your marriage life is also like other relationships. Okay, all relationships, whatever relationships you have come in this world as you take birth, and when you die all relationships end. Okay, no matter whatever relationships are there. And now karma is something that someone is coming to take something from you, or you have to pay off something, or they will pay off something to you. So karmically connected means in the past life you were enemies, or you took debt from that person, or that person took something from you. So that is the thing that we have to see. Now there are so many people in this world, and this universe is something which cannot be decoded. Okay, so everyone's story will be different, but everyone has lived on this planet. So good and bad deeds are done by everyone. Okay, and one more thing is that it is not always karmic debt only. Sometimes it is lessons that we have to learn, because for learning we have to go through some bad events. Okay, because if in this world everything is beautiful, like you take birth in a good family, you get good education, then you get married, never get cheated, and everything is so beautiful going on in the life, no trouble, no problem, no one will remember God, no one will learn anything. And then one day will come in the life when you will slowly start losing everything, because everything has to go, because life is a train. Okay, the train is moving towards the destination, that is death, and people are coming into the train and getting out of the train. When they come in your life to teach you something, to take something from you, when it is done they go away and they never come back. Okay, so now what is the past life karma with the spouse? Okay, so basically it means that your spouse is karmically connected to you, someone who is coming from the past life to take something from you. And when that thing will be finished, when equal amount of the thing is paid by you to the spouse will go away from your life and never ever come back again. Okay, if you want, then spouse can come back again, but that karmic bad relationship of karma will finish. Okay, and you will have beautiful relationship then. And one more thing I want to say, see, the person who plays the role of the spouse, is not necessary that that person was your spouse in the past life or will be your spouse in the next life. It is really not necessary. Okay, so that person can be anyone who is coming to take something from you. Basically karmic relationships are one that will give you pain. Nowadays we go through multiple relationships before marriage, and most of those relationships end. I get many people like this, many clients facing relationship issues, very much issues in their relationships, and not able to find suitable partners, and their many relationships ends. Okay, so I get clients like this, and it really hurts. So nowadays people go through these relationships, these are all karmic. Okay, because they come to teach something to you or take something from you. Okay, because your soul contract is only till then, like you took a debt from someone in the past. Okay, like your friend only, we can say. Now you didn't return and you died, and then next life that person came as your lover or a partner, and according to the amount of the debt, it was decided before birth that 1 year this person will stay with you, will give you pain, okay, equivalent to the debt that you took from that person. Okay, so 1 year that person will stay in your life, and then after 1 year automatically relationship will finish. So this way it works, and then you will cry, and then it will hurt you. So two things will happen: you will learn something and pay off the debt. Okay, now that's what retrograde means, right? Going back in the past to pay off something. Saturn retrograde and Jupiter retrograde, these two planets take us back, forces us to go back, okay, to solve that issues, to pay off the debt, because if we will not do it, we will not able to progress further. So it is very, very important, and that's why Saturn and Jupiter goes retrograde. And if you have Saturn and Jupiter retrograde in your chart, especially if it is anywhere affecting your 5th house, Venus, 7th house, 7th lord in the D1 chart, it confirms you have to pay karmic debt to relationship, okay, to a specific person. It can be someone before meeting your true love, okay, you have to pay. That's why so many relationships ends before marriage, before we get the true partner, because they come to give you pain. Now karmic will give you pain, okay, give you pain. There will be so much fighting, there will be expectations, huge expectations, always fighting, and hatred will be there, and too much negativity. You will be able to sense it, okay. And automatically, one thing also I want to tell is that mostly when karmic relationships they end, automatically that whatever attachment you carry in your heart, it also ends, okay, because attachment is a negative thing. When we spend time with someone, we get attached. That is not love, okay, that is not love, and attachment ends with time, but love never ends. That's why I'm against these modern relationships, because every day I get clients that ask me regarding these. So that's why I wanted to make this video. And one thing that I want to tell you is that whoever is made for you will come to you, so you don't have to stress yourself, okay. If someone is not made for you, someone is karmic, so you cannot do anything, okay, you really cannot do anything. You cannot keep that person. Whoever is meant to go will go. You cannot stop that person from going, okay. So there are many combinations in the chart which can actually tell you about if your relationship is karmic, okay. Apart from karmic relationships, there are other relationships as well. These are, we can say, soulmate kind of relationships. These are soulmate kind of relationships, like you meet a person at a young age and everything is beautiful, you get married and living happy married life, and like small issues that occurred, it's okay, and just happy married life, no issues, no problem, got married. So it is the good karma from your past life. Like anyone from your past, maybe your very close family member may have reincarnated in this life as a partner to help you have a good married life, okay, maybe good karma. So don't be happy if you have very good chart for marriage in the D1, okay. If you have very good chart, no relationship issues, if you have very good chart and you think that, oh my god, I have good chart, I will get married and don't face any problem, then you will only get fruits of your good karma. Someone from your past life, not necessarily your spouse only, will reincarnate. Maybe your sibling, or maybe your son or daughter, maybe your mother, father, your friend, someone may reincarnate in this life as spouse, and you will live together and enjoy life. And when your good karma will finish, then relationship will end and then you will go. Okay, good karma and bad karma, this way it works. So you don't have to be very happy, because whatever we take birth alone and we have to go alone, and no one is yours in this world. Okay, like I have seen many examples. One man, he died and he had wife and children, and his soul was very much crying, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. Now he died, right? He cannot do anything. The relationship of husband and wife, it finished already, and he had to go to next journey. Now he will cry very much and say that give me that spouse only next life. It's not going to work like this. Okay, so that is attachment that we have to break. All the relationships in this world are mere attachment that we have to break. Okay, soul has no relationship with anyone in this world. Okay, now next comes the relationship of souls. Okay, the true love, the we can say the true love relationship, which is from soul and which never ends. That is the twin souls, we can say. When one soul goes into two bodies, and they are one soul only, and they help each other to get moksha, and they are true lovers. Okay, and they stay together in this life, and even after death they are together, because they are one soul only. So one soul has to be completed, right, to get moksha, because one part cannot get moksha without the other part. Okay, so these are blessed souls who come in this world to experience true love. Okay, so not everyone has it. Only few, very few people, they are able to experience that kind of true love in this world and get moksha. Okay, that is the true love relationship, which is not this worldly relationship, and it never ever ends. So that is other thing. Apart from that relationship, all the relationships that you form in this life are karmic, and good karma or bad karma only, which will end. So there is no point of keeping any attachment with anything. Okay, so in the birth chart, in the D1 chart, if you have retrograde Jupiter, retrograde Saturn, retrograde 7th Lord, and these are connected to your 7th house and the 6th house. 6th house is the house of debt, and the 11th house as well, which is 6 from the 6th. So if Jupiter and Saturn are retrograde, 7th Lord is retrograde, and they're anywhere connected to your 7th house, and 6th house or 7th Lord goes in the 6th house and becomes retrograde, especially if it is Jupiter or Saturn, because Saturn and Jupiter, they show heavy karma. Okay, that karmic debt, they force you to go back to the past to solve that issue, because without solving that issue you will not progress in your life. Okay, and also it is a learning. So 6th house is the house of debt. Okay, it's the house of debt. And then 11th house. Okay, so 6th house and the 11th house, these are the house of debt. And if your 7th house is connected to the 6th house or the 11th house, then, and retrograde, 7th Lord should be retrograde for confirming if you have karmic debt to be paid to a particular person. Okay, retrogression of 7th Lord is important, and 7th Lord connection with the 6th house in the D1 chart, strong connection with the 6th house in the D1 chart is important. Okay, for a strong karmic relationship, if Jupiter and Saturn are there, then strong karmic relationship that will go for a long time. If 7th Lord is retrograde or afflicted, then short term relationship, people will come, take and go away. Okay, this way it works. But if it is Saturn and Jupiter, it is for a long period of time. relationship that will teach you something, take something from you, and then go away from your life. Okay, so 6th house is the house of debt that we have to pay in this life, and 8th house is the house of sins. So 8th house connection also, we can say the 7th house is anywhere connected to the 8th house plus 6th house, not only 8th house plus 6th house, then we can say there is a past life karmic connection. In the D1 chart, it is important to be seen first, okay, because D9 chart only confirms. D9 is not an approval, okay. If certain yogas are not present in the D1 chart, then D9 chart is not going to do anything. So these yogas should be present in the D1, okay, then confirmed in D9. Now if you have afflicted whatever I have told you in the D1 chart but not in the D9 chart, then maybe before getting your right true lover partner who is actually made for you, you will pay off some karmic debt in 1 or 2 relationships before, and that will end, okay. So this way it works. So if you have these kind of yogas, you cannot deny. You have to pay the debt, and it really hurts. That's why we should always do good karma. Never take any debt from anyone. Never hurt anyone intentionally. Be honest, truthful, because every day we are without knowing we are creating karmic debts, and it hurts. Because if you hurt a person now, later on in life you will have to later on in life you will also get hurt the same way you hurt that particular person, okay. So you should never ever hurt anyone in this world, okay, intentionally or unintentionally, because when the karma hits back, it is really terrible, okay. So spread love in environment, and never hurt anyone. Be happy, okay. So do this if you want to have good marriage. Why we suffer in relationship? Because it's our mistake, right? It is our mistake. We never be serious in relationship. We must have taken relationships for granted in the past or cheated on the partner, but you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be sad. Even if you have bad chart for marriage, it is good actually if you have bad chart for marriage in the D1, because it shows that you will get true love. See, for true love, having true love, Venus strength is important. For getting true love, Venus strength is important. If Venus is in the 1st house, if Venus is in the 2nd house, or 4th, or 5th, or 7th, or 12th, or 9th, in that case, in the 11th house, we can say that you will get true love in your life, okay. Venus should not be combust with Sun, or should not be with Saturn. Then you will definitely get your true love in this life. You will experience true love, and true love never comes easily. If you need true love, you have to first prove that you are capable of getting true love, okay. Even if you are apart, you love each other unconditionally, okay. You just wait for the right time, and even you have so much problems, but still you love each other, and you know that there are problems, but still you both only need each other. That is true love, okay. So if you want to experience true love, you have to go through hardships, because true love is a pure thing, right? It is very, very spiritual, without expectations. And if you want to experience that divine love, okay, that divine spiritual love, okay, the love that God has for the creatures, you have to prove first you are capable of it, okay. So you loving someone without expectations, loving someone truly and deeply, being devoted, and like waiting for that person, and always being together no matter how much situations becomes critical, okay, that is true love. So first you have to go through the test that you are capable of getting true love in this world or not, to get true love, okay. If you prove it, definitely you will get married. If you don't, then you will also end up with these karmic relationships and worldly relationships that will only give you attachment and end one day. Okay, the relationship that teaches you true love is only the real relationship, a relationship that brings you closer to God, which releases you from all the boundaries, is a real relationship. Other than that, all relationships are worldly. You be in that relationships or not be, it doesn't matter. Okay, now I have one chart which is a very heavy karmic chart of someone who is suffering from the spouse's family and the spouse. So the whole family of the spouse and the spouse all are karmic to that lady. Okay, so see on the screen the chart, her Saturn is retrograde. Okay, 7th Lord Jupiter is retrograde in the 6th house. Her 10th Lord is retrograde. The main problem, okay, the main problem creator is the mother of the husband. Okay, she is only very dominating and creates problem. Okay, so they actually trouble her a lot. The family of the spouse, and the spouse always only follows whatever mother says and never supports his wife. Okay, and mother always tortures the his wife by any manner, and so the whole family of the spouse is torturing her, including spouse. Okay, so now why are they doing it? See, 10th house shows mother of the spouse. Okay, so now here her 10th Lord Mercury is retrograde and combust, which shows that in the past she did something to her. Okay, she has emotionally hurt her, the spouse's mother in her past life. Okay, she has done something bad to her. Saturn is retrograde, that is the planet of karma in the Scorpio sign, means her karma in the past related to marriage was really bad. Okay, she did really bad karma, and the spouse's family and the spouse came back like they were, like, I think that she was in an authoritative position in the past, and the spouse's family was actually serving her and she misused them. Okay, because Saturn is in the Scorpio, that's why. So she tortured them, and in this life they are coming to take revenge from her, and it was like predestined. See, 7th Lord retrograde, Jupiter heavy in the 6th house, and tomorrow I will bring the video on where and how you will meet your spouse with the help of the example charts that I have researched. Okay, so Jupiter, see, goes in the Aquarius, which is the karmic sign as well. Mars is aspecting the 7th house. Mars 4th aspect to 7th house is really troublesome. Okay, she is heavily manglic, which shows this problem with spouse. Okay, so whatever is happening with her is already predestined. We can see by the 3 retrograde planets. Like Saturn and Jupiter are only enough for this thing. So love life is totally damaged, and even her 2 children, they also never listen to her and they only follow their grandmother. Okay, and their so children, husband and spouse's family, everyone is against that lady and she is fully alone. So in the D9 chart, now still they are together and they are married for like 8 years, and the relationship is not breaking. Why? Because of in the D9 chart, Jupiter sits in the ascendant, which is not afflicted, and it is aspecting the 7th house, which is not letting marriage break. So I don't think that marriage is going to break. Okay, marriage will not break for them. So this is the lifelong, she took birth. The purpose of the birth of this lady was only to pay to them, because the karma was very heavy because of the influence of Saturn and Jupiter. Okay, now the main reason of the problem is only the spouse's mother. That is, we can see in the Cancer side in the D9 chart, Venus, Sun and Moon are there, and love life is fully problematic. Mars, Mercury, Ketu. Husband is nice, but too much under influence of mother. Okay, so that was her karma she had to pay. And maybe like after she pays off her karma, things will be better for her. But this is a fully karmic relationship. Okay, Venus is not actually good in the sign of Cancer or in the Leo or in the Aries basically. Okay, Venus is a very delicate planet. So Venus with Sun is not good. If Venus is combust, it creates ego battles, ego issues. So I hope this video was helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.